Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the VAR Check Podcast, the podcast where football's biggest debates go under review. It is now episode 17. I'd like to welcome everyone as everyone is slowly trickling in live. We are here with Michel and Amir, also known as the guy in the middle. Unfortunately, for episode 17, Ricky will not be joining us. I know, heartbreaking. He's currently driving to Harlingen, about 4 hours from where we live in Texas, for one of his dental school rotations. Hopefully, he joins in on the comments. I told him to check in. I don't know if he's the one driving or his friend. So maybe we'll see him. But with that being said, Michel, how's New York, man? How's the weather up there?
Yo, it is awful. Also, to anyone listening, I'm sick right now,
Oh
but
hell.
the Bar Check podcast don't stop. I'm here because I love you guys. I love what we do. But if I sneeze or anything like that, if you can hear me, I also got my Madrid jersey underneath. Don't worry, you could see, but it's cold right now.
It
I
is cold.
think on Thursday we
COVID
were
is
at
back.
like, I know, if on like the weather thing, it was like however many degrees, but it said like felt like -5 or something like that. It was ridiculous. So it's freezing in New York. It's snowing. It's slushy now because it didn't snow this morning, but it's super cold. I'm sick, but we are here and we are getting it done. Coming with even more energy, even more sick energy, and we out here. But I got my little tissue right
Medic,
here. If I
medic talk.
cough or sneeze, I'm gonna try to mute the mic, but appreciate everybody for locking in. Ricky, you suck. No, I'm just playing.
Aye. Man. How bad is it? How many inches of snow you got over there? How bad is it?
In the city, it's not too bad just because people are always driving on it. But I think like in the outskirts, I think it was like between 8 to 12. I mean, New
Damn.
Jersey and New York City did like a declare of state of emergency, so everyone's like didn't have to go to work, which is fine. But I ended up getting sick, so it sucked either way. So I'm gonna be sniffling my way through the pod, but we are here.
All right, man. Well, hey, I hope everyone that's slowly tuning in is staying warm wherever you are. I'd love to hear where you are and how cold it is. For me and Amir, we're both living in Texas, and this ice storm came in. Texas freaks out the moment any sort of the weather conditions reach 32 or 0 Celsius. And yesterday, I was at the airport trying to, catch my flight and get back to good old San Antonio. I'm looking a little nervous. It's like, all right, it's seven. I think it was 19 degrees when we were landing, and I'm like, if there's any black ice, say goodbye to me. Y'all saw the last. But
For
luckily, we were
real.
fine. The flight that was going to Dallas, that was leaving around the same time as us, it got delayed 4 hours, and then last I heard, it was canceled. So I feel for all the people that were flying to Dallas. They got cooked, and that was only with 3 inches of snow in Dallas.
Yeah,
Amir,
Texas can handle a lot of things. Snow is not one of them.
Which is
we don't know.
crazy.
We do not know how to deal with it. But also, yeah, I'm a little bit closer to Dallas, so hell of a lot colder than San Antonio over here. It was like 9 degrees, and it was cold, but it's all good. Kylian Mendy, I love the DMV area. I was there last year for residency. And yeah, it's one of my favorite part of the country. What was I saying? What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. I mean, listen, I just want to point out there that I reached out to the chat to let them know how, cold and snowy and awful it is here. And I get a nice little photo from Rodrigo, or from Ricky actually.
for both of us.
From both of you. Ricky and Rodrigo were in Arizona in like 85-degree weather eating food while, the guy in the middle and I are freezing our ass off here.
Yeah.
And it's really snowmageddon here in New
It's like
York right
4 degrees,
now.
and they're like in 80 degrees.
They're
I'm
just
like, are
like,
you
oh,
kidding me?
that's nice.
We honestly got super lucky. I had no idea the temperature was going to be that nice over there. And hey, I mean, why not take
Craziness.
advantage while you can? Get a nice little coffee. We were watching, so we were drinking coffee, eating breakfast, and watching the United Arsenal game. Saw that crazy ending. that we can talk about in a little bit. And then afterwards, we watched Mexico play against Bolivia, which was an absolute disaster.
I think this just needs to just be said. At some point, it's always going to happen that Amir's one of his two phones are going to go off. He's got
so
his
sorry. I don't even know
he's-
how this happens every time.
he's got his phone,
podcast.
and then he's got his his low key phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, the
it
fun.
wouldn't be
Console?
it wouldn't be the VAR Check podcast if your phone didn't go off and Barca fans were spewing wild comments. So we're ready. We're already here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the shit
Well,
rolling.
without further ado, let's go over. I mean, some of the topics we're gonna. I want us to spend the majority. Oh wait, hold on. Barca just said, "I'm from the other side of the world. I'm in New Zealand."
Negative 12
Negative
degrees
12.
Celsius.
Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Fuck.
Holy shit!
But strong. Oh Jesus, that sounds horrendous. I would freeze.
But thank you for
hey,
tuning in, bro.
Yeah,
And
bro.
you're always someone who's watching, always someone who's active in the chat. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
I can't believe we have a Kiwi fan. I'm surprised, honestly. So,
And you, for the most part, know what you're talking about, which is great. It's, you
most part, I love
you
it.
don't always
I
have
love
that.
it.
You know, he a little iffy with his Barca stuff, but we give it to him. We give it to him.
Hell yeah. But anyways, I want to spend the majority of episode 17 in the Champions League. I feel like there was a load of upsets that happened in Matchday 7, and this set up Matchday 8, the finale for the league phase, to be absolutely crazy. So we're gonna spend a good amount of the episode kind of talking about that. I went back to episode 8, and for those of you guys listening, if you can go to episode 8 around like minute 30 of that podcast, and that's where we do our mid-league phase predictions. That was after the first 4 match days. And so you can kind of go listen to that, see how close we were. I didn't get to finish listening to it before this episode, but I am going to bring out a few things that I did listen
I
to.
know there's going to be some movement in this rankings. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit happened. But before we actually jump to the Champions League, since that's going to be the main talking point, obviously let's review what happened this past weekend in La Liga for both Barça and Real Madrid. It feels like for the first time in like fucking months, there's finally not like this huge chaos drama surrounding either of the two teams, especially Real Madrid. Madrid got their 2-0 victory against Villarreal, and then Barça 3-0 against Oviedo. Amir, let's start with Barça. How did you see their game? And what were your general thoughts?
The first half, I think we played poorly. We couldn't break like. Wait, you put Real Madrid first. Which one am I talking about?
Whoops.
Okay, there you go. So, we couldn't break from like our half, and we kept getting stuck. We were trying to spread it out and couldn't do it. You could feel Pedri missing pretty greatly. Props
he's
to
out for a
Oviedo
month, right?
Yeah, he's out from. Well, they said a month up to 6 weeks. Oviedo played great the first half. They went full speed. Props to them for doing that. But eventually you'll get tired out, which is great for Barca. And that ended up creating the spaces, and then they made mistakes. Wonderful. We won the game. Was it the best performance by Barca? No. Did we find what we needed? Yes. So
yeah, it seems like one of those games where, at the end of the season, everyone will forget. Definitely not the best Barca performance. But also, you could not tell that it was the first place team. Well, I guess at that time it was the second
against the last place
against
team,
the last place team. I mean, honestly, props to Oviedo, because many teams go to the Camp Nou and just let Barca dominate them. And honestly, Oviedo took it to them. And had it not been for Oviedo coming out to the second half asleep and having 2 fuck-ups, I feel like they could have taken a point or 2 away from Barca.
Yeah, which I'm glad they didn't. I think highlight of the players. I would say the highlight of the game for me. Oh my god, having a stroke over here.
Wow.
He's like thinking about his other phone.
He's nervous without Ricky here. He doesn't have someone. He's nervous.
I think the highlight for Barca was the fact that the fact that like we're not relying on one player to score, and like you look at our stats, everyone is scoring somewhere. Almost scoring, Firmino is scoring, Yamal, Lewandowski, Ferran, like everyone is participating in some part of it. So I think that's the
I think
positive that I would
ultimately
take.
that's why Barça is ahead of Real Madrid in this season. I don't think Barça is much better than Real Madrid, but they have found the depth in the squad thanks to Hansi Flick kind of keeping the whole team
Rotation.
feeling
Yeah.
engaged. Yeah, like the rotations. I mean, Lewandowski came back and he's feeling himself again. Yeah, maybe he's not scoring like he normally does, but he's still playing well. Ferran has been scoring a lot. Olmo, who doesn't play that much, is coming in and getting crucial goals. I mean, in the Champions League, he scored as well. Obviously, we've talked about Fermin, how well he's doing. Rafinha came back like a monster, and Lamine Yamal. I mean, Michel, what'd you think of that goal? He put up a stat just for you.
Listen, it was a good goal. I don't want to hear anyone say it was a bicycle kick because I'm just around here in New York City. People are telling like, "Yo," because people that even watch the podcast in New York that tell me they'll be like, "Do you see his bicycle kick?" I was like, "Bro, that was not a bicycle kick." Let's just start with that. It was a great goal. Don't want to take anything away from him, but that was not a bicycle kick. I don't want to hear people say that. I don't want to continue to hear it. If you want to see a real bicycle kick, you got two options: Cristiano or Bale. Just want to let you guys. If you really want to see a bike, that's what it is. But great goal. Barca got the job done. Nothing exciting there.
Yeah.
They got to get the job done. Oviedo did play really well. I think their number 10, Hassan, was great. I was like, he's definitely not going to be on this team next year. He had a great game. Again, I really like Oviedo. I have a soft spot for them. I love that city. So I hope that they can figure out a way to get some points and not get relegated back to second division.
Yeah.
But, Barca got the job done. What more can you ask?
No, yeah,
But I
it
think
was solid.
Pedri's going to be out for, I think, a month. And I think
Yeah.
if you look at Barca's schedule for the next month, you guys should, on paper, win every single game. There's not a difficult match.
Who they got?
I don't remember exactly
out of
who they
all
have.
the times, this 6 weeks was the time for Pedri to be injured, or 4 weeks.
Yeah, but the problem is coming right after that because you got to get back in rhythm. You got to get back in. You know what I mean? It's not just 6 weeks and you're back to what you used to be. I know these guys are still at the elite level, but rhythm is the thing. So curious to see what happens. Hopefully, one of these teams can squeak out a point. I'm not really expecting Barca to lose a game in the league for the next month, but we also know that they give up goals, and if any of these players decide to just do the pass right to the side instead of going for glory, Barca would have, I'm sure, had a couple more close calls. But hopefully one of these teams can take a point. But good win by Barca. Lamine had a great goal.
Let's see.
Keep it moving from there.
Barca has, for the next month, Barca has Elche away. Should be a win. Mallorca at the Camp Nou. Yeah, I agree. Also should be a win. However, Mallorca sometimes comes up with big games. Girona in Girona Stadium. Amir, you get to see Ter Stegen. We finally get to see him play, huh?
Bro, I hope this is the game that he shuts you guys out. It'd be so great.
Wait, is that at Camp Nou? Against Girona?
Bro, I don't think any game should be at the Camp Nou. Did you see how awful that freaking rain did for your stadium?
Not just that, but shit. Honestly, when are they gonna let a lot more fans in? I literally look at these games sometimes, and it feels like I'm watching Barca playing during COVID.
When the stadium is done, I don't know when that will be, but yeah.
I don't know. It just went back a few, like 6 more weeks, just like Pedri, with that rain damage.
Just like Pedri.
I
mean, yeah. So Barca
also,
should be winning the rest of those games. Don't forget that they're gonna have some Copa del Rey matches in between that. And you accumulate a lot of games, couple other injuries happen. It's that time of the year, January time, people start to fall and could make for a lot of problems. But yeah, aside from that, I guess Amir, my final thing with Barca is Cancelo. He started. What'd you think of his game? Good? Is he good to go?
It was kind of an eyesore to watch a little bit, but it's okay.
That's very descriptive.
I mean, okay, listen, I don't expect him to be the level he was at Man City, or even the first time he was at Barca. I just feel like he was struggling in every aspect. Defensively he wasn't there, and offensively he wasn't there.
But he still can't defend 1v1s. He's
right,
great,
yeah,
maybe attacking going forward, but he still can't defend.
Right, yeah, he got cooked. More importantly, I think besides Cancelo, I think I'm still sad about Drew leaving, but what can you do?
Amir, let him go, bro. He's gonna be happier.
He's there till 2030, so
Yeah,
say
I mean, he's
goodbye.
done. He's not gonna play, but it doesn't matter. But it's okay.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's gonna be at PSG for maybe 2 seasons, and then he's gonna go to a Premier
He's
League
gonna go
team.
team
And
up.
just
He's
be
gonna go
a
team up
staple.
with Endrick at Lyon.
Yeah,
Dude,
that would be
let's
good.
talk about Endrick now. That's a perfect transition from to Madrid later on. Freaking hat trick, bro. It was a nice one too.
Yeah, I mean, he's finding his stride there in France, which we all knew was going to happen, right? He just needed to play. He's obviously a very talented player. You don't get seen at that age in Brazil to come to Real Madrid or Barça anywhere if you don't have the talent, right? So he's got the talent, but unfortunately, when you're coming to a team like Real Madrid, like you aren't really going to get your opportunity. And even if you get your opportunity and do well, you're not really going to get the consistency that you need at that age to play. So I think it was great for Madrid to go send him to Lyon. Lyon has a great relationship with Real Madrid, and I think there's a clause in his contract that he has to play a certain amount of games, which is
Yeah,
great.
he will.
And he, from what I've seen, he's actually kind of been transitioning over to the right wing, which I
Would be
think
great.
is better for him
Yeah.
if he ever wants to come back to Real Madrid because
Yep.
he's not playing striker anytime soon.
I don't see
So,
him really ever playing striker. If he figures out a way to play right wing,
which is good. He's
now
left-footed.
we're
He can cut
talking.
in. Yeah, he can cut in with his left. He's got the pace.
The
I
left
also
and
liked
back
his
post.
celebration too. He had this whole like the Glock there pulling up. Like you're seeing like his swag. You're seeing his confidence, and it's good to see someone like that because I think at Madrid he was just getting hated on so much, and he never played. And like Ricky said, the guy was always wearing a penny. So it's good for him to go out there and play and continue to get some game experience because as much experience as you get during training, you're not going to get the same thing as you were in a game, right? So it's good for him. I hope he's got a great year, and I hope eventually he comes back to Madrid and can add to what Madrid does and be a key factor. But unfortunately, that's not
We'll
how
see.
life works all the
Only
time. But
time
he's
will
doing
tell.
great, bro.
But it's
He's
just good
doing
to see him
great,
scoring.
and
I'm
he scored a
happy
hat
every time
trick.
I see him score. I'm happy, and I think he looks pretty good in that Leon jersey. I'm not gonna lie, I like that jersey.
One thing too, he took a PK, he stepped up for his hat trick. Remember that in the I think it was the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. He didn't want to take one. You know what I mean? And I remember that. And he took his penalty for his hat trick. Granted, I know it's two very different situations,
Yeah,
but he stepped up and he slotted it. It was a perfect finish. So you're seeing his confidence grow and grow and grow, which is all you can
no,
ask
he's
for.
looking confident. Good for him. Good for him. But with that being said, for Real Madrid, we're also potentially seeing a team that's looking more confident. I mean, we just had a really good week. That Champions League win. I don't think I want to hear down in the comments if anyone expected a 6-1 victory from Real Madrid.
Are we
And
going to
then,
Champions League now?
hmm?
Are we going to Champions League now?
No. But it's part of what happened this week. And then obviously this weekend, Real Madrid beats Villarreal 2-0. Not, in my opinion, not the flashiest of games, but a game that's not easy at all. I mean, playing Villarreal in their stadium in La Cerámica is very tricky. I didn't like Real Madrid's game personally, but offensively at least. But defensively, I am seeing them play much better. And I think I started seeing stats that on average they had been conceding 7 to 10 shots on target a game under Xabi Alonso. And with Arbeloa against Villarreal, they only conceded one single shot on target. In the past 3 games, I think they've conceded one single goal, and that was against Monaco when you're already up 5-0. In a certain way, we're seeing the team play better. I still stand that it's not because of Arbeloa, but Micho, what are your thoughts on that one?
I think it's complicated. I think the players are happy. I think you're seeing them give a little bit more effort clearly because they're doing things that they weren't doing before. Um, I do think it's a little interesting how bad Villarreal is doing in Champions League and how well they're doing in La
Yeah,
Liga.
very odd.
So I think it's a little strange there too. But at the end of the day, you got to give them respect. Madrid went away to the third place team in La Liga, and I think they were pretty in control. Like,
Hey, fourth
there's
place. Don't forget about Atletico now.
oh my god. But I think they were in third place when this happened.
Oh, okay.
But it's there's when any team plays, like I don't care, like you're gonna get shots on you, right? There's gonna be chances where the other team's gonna score. Look at Barça, look at the best teams in the world. So to say like, oh, Madrid had a bad game because they could have scored in this situation, every team could maybe score in any situation, right? So I think for the most part, Madrid was solid. It was a boring game, I think, but there was
Yeah.
flashes of oh, okay, cool. I think Mastantuano had another good game where he's getting some more confidence. He's not shying away
Yeah.
from the moment because I really hate when wingers just receive the ball, do like a little feint, and then just roll it, pass it right back because it just shows me that you're not really trying to take a chance. I'd rather him dribble at players, cut in on his left, cut back on his right, lose the ball, get slide tackled. Like just try something, you know. And I
Yeah.
think it's important. And Mbappe, of course, comes to save the day. But that's his job, right? His job is to score. Kind of created by Vini, you know. Nah, bro, he got him. Don't even. No way.
No, bro. I'm
Oh, you're
just
trying
saying
to
it's
say in the
Merengue
chip?
goal, bro.
I saw
Dedicated to
this.
Brahim.
Bro, that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to do that when that
With him on the
happened
field, dude.
with him on the field too.
And
Like
like to admit that he dedicated to Brahim in the
I,
press conference right afterwards is crazy.
I was at a Madrid bar, the Peña
Unity.
Madrid. I know, right? At the Peña Madrista bar where when I first met you.
Oh yeah,
I was at that bar watching the game, and like when Brahim came in, like everyone cheered, whatever. But then we got the PK, and there was a guy going Panenka, Panenka, and then he did it, bro. The whole bar went like they cheered, but then they were like, and
yeah,
then
that
they
shit was
shot
funny.
Brahim in, like, bro. They clipped it, bro. They put Brahim front and center on the camera. I mean, bro, there's nothing more dramatic than football, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, if you really did mean to like dedicate it to him, I think it's kind of strange. But
It's a
I
very
mean,
weird dedication, but
hey, at least he showed him how it's done. I'm not gonna lie. But
he
if
honestly
you're
didn't hit it. He kind of like hit it with his like with the laces. I don't know.
yeah,
The
but the intent
Yeah,
was
technique.
there,
it wasn't a
bro.
full chip. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more
yeah. It
like
was interesting, but
yeah.
it still looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
But he got
Um,
Madrid. Same thing with Barca. Madrid got the job done. It wasn't pretty. It was kind of ugly. It was kind of boring at times. But at the end of
Scored
the day,
another
these are
penalty.
again, bro.
it's
I'm
not.
done
Hey,
with the
if they foul us, what are we gonna do?
No, that
bro.
was a foul. I'm just saying it's
They're
amazing
always a foul.
But
how
then
many
what are you saying?
penalties
Like
y'all have scored.
as many as bro, if they want to keep sliding and taking down Mbappe or anybody, just learn how to defend by not going down.
And it was a terrible tackle too. I
It
don't know
was
Yeah.
what
an
that
awful
defender was
tackle.
thinking
I
going
think
down
it
on Mbappe
looked
like that.
intentional almost. Like he went
Yeah.
down to get Mbappe more than anything else.
Yeah, yeah, I
I-
agree. I was like, dude, you were like nowhere near the damn ball, but you know.
But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I think just the same thing with Barca and Madrid. They both teams got the job done. But these are the games that you think back and you're like, you need to win this game at the end of the year, to solidify things, right? Because again,
Yeah.
they're still performing well. So this is a game
And
that Madrid needed to win.
it
And they
was the
did.
perfect way to put some pressure on Barca. You know, we were playing before them the day before, and with the win, went to first place, went to sleep as the La Liga leaders. And you never know. On a given weekend, that puts enough pressure. Yes, Barca was playing against the last place of the table, but they're coming up against I don't know, a trickier team, Vigo, Bilbao, I don't know, someone else.
Well, I mean, and
And
it's also
you never
like
know.
a good nudge for Barca, like to just like be like, okay, like yeah, they lost in Copa del Rey, you won the Super Copa, and you're in first place, but you're not that close anymore. Like
It's
you need
Madrid
to
at
get
the end of the day.
right.
You
You need to
cannot
get your
relax.
shit together. Right.
Both teams need to get their shit together. But
Yeah.
nothing crazy to report with these two league games.
I think it was the chillest weekend we've had in a couple months. And
Yeah.
I want to hear from people down in the comments if they agree on that one. But yeah, both games were pretty boring. But whatever. So with that being said, let's move on to what was not boring this weekend, which was the Champions League. We can talk a little bit about Madrid still and about Barca before we go into the full thing. But I mean, my goodness, Madrid's
So
game
many
was
better
insane.
games.
Mastantuono got a goal with his weak foot. The Vini assist hat trick plus the goal, crazy. Jude finally scored. Valverde with 2 assists, and then obviously Mbappe keeps scoring 2 goals. Why not? All the players that maybe not so much Mbappe, but all the players that were highlighted against Xabi Alonso, I thought it was just curious that they all had an amazing game, and it still leaves me thinking how much of it was because they didn't want him there anymore. Just leaves me thinking. But
I think you said that. I think you said that in the podcast.
oh, dude, I've been thinking that for a month, that these players were just playing like shit because they wanted Xabi Alonso out. And I was like, watch, they're gonna start playing so much better the moment he's out. And I've been waiting to see how their performances are. But right now, I feel confident saying that their performances are looking better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because of Arbeloa.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, dude, it's not like he changed their whole tactic.
No.
Like, they're playing the same damn shit.
I'm sorry, but he's just sucking their fucking cock. Any press conference, he's like, Vini's the best in the world, Mbappe is the best in the world, Jude is amazing, Fede Valverde, the heart of the team. All things that they're not lies. I think they are great players, etc. But I think it's just funny the way every single press conference he's literally just praising. Like, y'all remember playing FIFA the
manager mode,
and before like a press conference, you could choose to like praise someone or not, and like Arbeloa is just spamming X on praise.
Well, but like, what do you expect him to do, bro? Like, that's the thing.
I mean,
he's doing like he's not coming in to reinvent the wheel. He's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be the one that makes Vini blah blah blah. Like, he needs to step up. Like, he's doing exactly what he's.
It's not against them at all, bro. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just highlighting what he's doing. He's just coming to be that man.
I mean, and it's working, right? I mean,
but,
like,
hey, look, if they fucking win the Champions League at the end of the season, Arbeloa, praise away till you die, my man.
Bro, if Arbeloa somehow wins the Champions League,
season.
No, but if Arbeloa wins the Champions League, bro, I would resign. I'd be like, I'm ending it right here after everything I went through. But in all seriousness, I mean, listen, like Monaco are not in great form this season either. But I think it was less about that, more about Madrid showing that they can work hard and show to the fans that, whether we like it or not, like that's the bar. They set the bar. So now we know that they can do it. So then is it you're just choosing not to do it? One thing that I still want to see Madrid figure out is how to play out of pressure, because when we go away to Liverpool, to Arsenal, deep in the Champions League run, when they put the pressure on you, that's when I want to see Madrid figure out how to play, because I think that's been their Achilles. Right, and I feel like that's been their Achilles heel, is playing out of pressure. Because when you have players like Masantuano, Vini, Mbappe, like, they're fast. Like, of course they can put on pressure if they want. It's when the roles are reversed and you're playing PSG or Barça and Rafinha's staring you down, sprinting at you. Can you get out of it? And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But it was a good win. Good win. It was good for the team morale. Good for Vini, especially.
Couple quick stats on Vini.
Yeah.
The player with the most assists in the Champions League since 2018. Easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
More assists than Xavi Hernandez at Barça now ever in the Champions League. Easier said than done. And 13 goals away from tying Neymar as the Brazilian Champions League all-time top scorer. He's currently the second.
He's definitely going to reach that.
And he scored in Champions League finals back to back. And I think he scored the winner technically in both, right?
Against Liverpool, he scored the winner.
And in Borussia, he scored the winner as well.
He scored the second. Carvajal had the first.
Right, but he scored the winner, not the tying.
So it was 2-0.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Get your stats right, Mitchell.
He padded the stats.
It's okay. We've won so many Champions Leagues, but it's hard to keep track on each one. I know for you guys it's been a minute.
It's all good.
And then on top of that, Mbappe, top goal scorer of the Champions League with 11 goals. Cristiano still has the record with 17, I believe. I mean, do y'all think Mbappe could surpass it?
Yeah, dude, keep giving them more penalties. We'll definitely surpass Ronaldo. So.
Bro, the hate is so real from Barça fans. It's crazy. Maybe if defenders will learn how to defend without sliding.
Give me a second.
Down.
Let me pull up his stats really quick. I'll be right back. So.
Let's see. Barça, I forgot that Mbappe played for Monaco. Yeah, that's where he started out. I remember that one Champions League. I think it could have been 2018, 2017. I don't know. Y'all have to check me. But when he took Monaco to the semifinals of the Champions League, I believe that was right his first breakout season. Yeah. Typhoon. I don't know. Typhoon. Thanks, man. Yo, keep up the good work, guys. I usually don't have time to watch the stress, but the vids are really entertaining, man. Hey, I appreciate your words. Thank you. We are here every Monday, and then obviously the other Merengue Culé content. And guys, by the way, if you haven't hit the like button, this is my reminder to please make sure you do so that way we can keep growing as a podcast. We love the interaction with you guys, and for all of y'all that are currently in, you're in the perfect time because we're getting ready to start talking about really all the juicy stuff that's going on in the Champions League.
All the good games.
Talk about all the crazy upsets, and then the potential. Oh gosh, what's going on? Am I lagging?
No, you're fine. The potential changing of the standings.
Yes.
For everything that's going on right now, because it's getting juicy right up until the end. Up until the end.
So guys, we appreciate every single one of y'all that is currently in. As we already talked about, Madrid won their game 6-1 against Monaco, put them in a really good position. Barça went down to Prague.
Slavia Prague.
But honestly, it still ended up being a fairly easy win. I don't think they ever really struggled. Fermin came and did his thing, and Olmo did his thing. Amir, I don't know if you have anything else specific about the Barça game, but they're in a pretty good situation. Well, maybe not in a good situation in the table. We'll talk about it right now, but that was an easy win.
Wait, before we get into this, you have a nice question from Pricey, some nice fan interaction. Go check in the comment.
Let's
that
see.
one?
I have a question. As someone who is not bilingual in Spanish, what does your channel name actually mean? Oh, great question.
Great question.
Merengue, el merengue culé. Merengues is one of the nicknames that Real Madrid has, and then culé is Barcelona's nickname. So when Ricky and I were first creating the channel back in 2019, we were trying to think of a way to really emphasize both of them, and then that's how we put together el merengue culé. So the nicknames for both Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Good question.
Yeah.
Also, okay. Anchovies 111 earlier asked, where's Ricky? He's at a rotation to serve the underserved. So he'll be back next week.
Yeah, he will be back next week. Hopefully he's listening live right now. I'm not sure, Ricky, if you're out there in the world listening.
I don't think
to
so.
us,
he would have commented by now.
Give a sign. I think so too. He's probably.
Should we start talking about some of these upsets, bro? Because there was a lot of them.
Dude, okay. Starting off with City. City freaking travels to Norway, freaking Haaland's country, and bottles it.
Takes the L, bro.
To Bodo, huge L.
Bodo played so well, though. I will say they played incredible.
Off a loss to Man United as well, right? Or was that after the fact?
That's right. City has been down bad. City is down bad.
Yeah, they won this weekend, 3-0, I think.
I don't know who they played. I forgot to check who they played this weekend, but still, I
think they played Wolves.
It really set up City in a shit position. I mean, to be going into the final game of the league phase in 11th spot, and let me just highlight: there's 8 teams with 13 points right now in the league, in the table. You got PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea, Barça, Sporting, City, Atletico Madrid, and Atalanta, all with 13 points.
Crazy.
Another of the upsets that happened was Atalanta. They lost their game, and I'm forgetting right now who exactly they played. But they also ended up losing their game. And then the final one, PSG against Sporting. One of the games that we highlighted, last week.
I was so happy to see that. Oh my God. Inter Milan and PSG lost. Love it.
Oh yeah, well done too. But that was, I expected Arsenal to beat them, and what a way they did it too, with Gabriel Jesus returning.
Craziness, bro.
No, literally.
As I said, there's gonna be a lot of movement in these standings.
So I came up with a few like plot lines as we analyze the table. Can y'all see the table? Amir, I think you can. Michel, you maybe can.
I remember it from what you sent.
Okay, gotcha. Hold on, let me look at some of these comments here real quick. Yeah, if someone across the channel, the name is probably wild to them, supporting both teams. Yeah, and we get those comments a lot, by the way. People are like, especially if Ricky's not in one of the videos, they're like, wait, why are they supporting both teams? But it's all good. It allows people to learn about us and ask questions. Tricky, let you put the Madrid name first. Yeah, of course, dude. Who dominates here? Madrid, always.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of the games that are coming up. Let's see. Us losing to City is becoming more and more embarrassing. If Mbappe played, he would have had a hat trick. I mean,
I don't know about
Madrid
that,
was
but
in a really bad time in that moment. City right now is currently going through a bit of a bad moment. I think Madrid actually played really well against City that day, but Mbappe, I don't know if he would have scored a hat trick, but he definitely would have done all right. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna just start off from the very beginning. There's only two teams that are guaranteed top 8, and that is of course Bayern Munich and Arsenal. Arsenal is essentially guaranteed the first place position as well with the goal difference that they have, and then the fact that they beat Bayern already. So, I mean, props to Arsenal, who came and have not lost a single game. The question is, are they gonna have an invincible season in the league phase?
I don't even think they're gonna win their league, bro, and that's a thing.
No. But I'm saying in the Champions League.
I'm saying no, because I don't even think they're gonna be able to win their league. I think they're gonna bottle and choke like they did.
No, bro, but I'm saying, okay, you're talking about the Premier League. You're saying in the Premier League.
I know, and I'm saying because of that, they're also going to choke in the Champions League.
He's combining both of them.
No.
I think they make it to the quarterfinals and choke. Just gonna say it.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, obviously Arsenal's known for like their choking, but I just feel like this season's different. Does that mean they're going to win the Champions League? No, probably not. I just think they're going to get to at least the semifinals. I don't see a team that's clearly better than them, other than Bayern, that could maybe put up a pretty good battle. I think Barça or PSG can still take it to them. Madrid,
they just lost this weekend.
That's the question. Yeah, but okay, just because they lost to United doesn't mean that they suck. What, we're gonna just take them out of the top 3 of the power rankings?
No, I'm just saying. I think they're gonna start to feel the pressure. They still have to play City again, so it's not like they're gonna be able to take some time off of the league and focus on Champions League. They're really gonna have to focus on both, and I think that they know that they always choke. And I'm just saying, the closer and closer it continues to be, the more and more pressure it is. I don't really think they're gonna succeed, but we'll see.
If City was killing it right now, if Chelsea was having a really good season, if Liverpool was having a really good season, maybe. But all of the contenders are equally sucking this year.
But look at what you're saying. Look how bad City is doing, and they're only 4 points behind, and they still have to play them again. And look how bad City's doing.
I think domestically they definitely can win it, and I think they still have a great chance in Champions League this year specifically. I agree with you; they have a high chance of choking, but the way they're playing, it's so hard to like push them apart and be like they're gonna choke. Like, they're playing so well, dude. Every game you see them, like, you're just like, damn. Okay, they lost this weekend, but before that, like, anyone they've played, they've beat them. So
yeah, I agree. I know Arsenal has their choking tendencies, but
I think you just want them to win the league this year. We're gonna see. I
also want them to, but I also think they will. We'll see. But with that being said, I think they're 100% gonna win. They play against Kairat next, the team that they beat like 5-1 or something, 5-0. I don't even know. And I mean, they're gonna be the first team ever to go 8-0 in the league phase, second time around. So props to them for that. I think they've been solid and honestly deserve to finish first place. Following them up, Bayern plays against PSV. I think they shouldn't have any issues winning that game and obviously finishing second. The only way Real Madrid could finish second, I mean, there's a 3-goal difference right now between Madrid and Bayern. Obviously Madrid has to win their game, Bayern has to lose, and with the goal difference, it could happen. I mean, I think the odds of that are very slim, personally.
I don't know, but you never know. Bayern just lost as well to a team they shouldn't have lost to in the league. So a lot of things can happen, and PSV also needs a dub. So anything can happen in the last week of Champions League.
PSV is currently 22nd in the league. I mean, they got 1 point less than Marseille, probably about same skill level. Yeah.
Marseille also beat Lens.
They also lost 3-0 to Liverpool. So
I mean, yeah, that it happens.
So
I wanted them to win, for the record. I wanted them to beat Liverpool, but
see, that's what I'm saying. You know how frustrating that is? They lose to Liverpool and then they freaking destroy Lens, who was in first place in the Liga. They're so frustrating.
Yeah, it's oh Marseille. That's
Just
that's just the story of their season.
Marseille Tings.
So, Micha, who do you think is more likely to finish third place, Madrid or Liverpool, or none?
I'm gonna take it with Typhoon. I hope that's how we're saying your channel right. I'm gonna agree here. We gotta be happy. We take third. It's much better than we did last year. You know, thanks to Xavi and for Arbeloa for continuing, and to the
praising the
players
players.
and praising the players. They're gonna get third. Bayern's most likely not gonna lose. You know, Madrid's gonna take third and with stride, and we'll be fine. You know.
No, but I'm saying between Liverpool and Madrid, let's see, Madrid obviously playing against Benfica, Liverpool away, and Benfica's playing against Karabag. I mean, out of those two games, I could see Benfica pulling some points. I honestly don't see Liverpool dropping points there.
I don't think Madrid. Madrid knows right now that they need to solidify shit. They're gonna play their game. They're gonna go and try to suffocate Benfica. It's gonna be nice for the storyline because Mourinho's there.
Yeah.
To see
especially Arbeloa, who came and praised Mourinho.
Carreras also playing against his old club. Let's not forget that. Carreras going back.
It'll be a good game.
It'll be a good game when Madrid gets the job done. I think it'll be an exciting game. The first 15 minutes will be crazy. And then after that, Madrid will show their skill. Even if they go down 1-0, like whatever, Madrid will do what they do. I'm predicting a 2-1 or 3-1 victory, but Madrid get the job done. And they need to get the job done.
I was honestly shocked to see that Benfica's having such a bad season. They're 29th right now in the Champions League. Out of
Richard Rios got hurt. Rios got hurt as well, and like that's one of their big players.
Yeah,
and I think
he is
he's
a good one. Obviously, though, if Benfica, you know, it's still important for them. If they were to get a win, it would likely it would allow them to go through. So it's not by any means that Benfica is just going to go out there and let Madrid walk all over them. So I personally feel like Madrid is still going to win, but I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park, and I don't think it's going to be by 2 or more goals. I think it's going to be a nil victory for Madrid.
I think it's going to be a 2-1, to be honest with you. I think y'all are going to go down, as you said, in the first 15, and then score 2 and win the game. But I don't know.
Let's see. Kylian is saying Mourinho's washed and the fans are chanting against the board. I mean, Mourinho, I feel like Mourinho's been probably washed for a while, and anywhere he goes,
he's washed.
Like the fans always end up wanting him out. He just always creates drama. That's just the Mourinho style. But anyway, so we'll see what ends up happening between Madrid and Liverpool. I fully expect Liverpool to win. By the way, great victory against Marseille, as we predicted a long time ago. Spurs. Okay, this is a good one. Spurs is currently 5th place. I told y'all they were going to beat Dortmund. I think I was the only one that said it. Dortmund sucks. They always lose the games that matter. And this is why I will never allow them into the top 10, at least this season. So Dortmund shit selling as usual. Spurs beat them 2-0. And that in combination with the fact that PSG lost and City lost put them in freaking 5th place of the Champions League. Who would have thought? The question is, do y'all think they'll still even finish top 8? They play against Frankfurt away.
I mean, you think that they should be the favorites in that game, right?
I don't know. Frankfurt's a tough team. I could see them. Yeah. That game in Germany is not going to be easy. Where's Frankfurt? Frankfurt is currently 33rd in the Champions League. That's not great, but
I think the Dortmund game was harder than this game.
I don't know.
So I mean, it's just crazy to think that they put away Frankfurt and Spurs finish in 5th place. Fucking unbelievable. I think anyone will be wanting to match up against them from the people that don't qualify immediately. Frankfurt's officially out. Are they officially out? They got how many points? 4. Yeah, they're cooked. So yeah, I mean, wow. I cannot believe Spurs could finish 5th. Let's see. Then the next one is the battle between the 6th and the 7th place. PSG against Newcastle, playing in I believe in Paris. That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a great
PSG
game.
Obviously the favorites, the champions, but Newcastle's not gonna make it easy.
No, definitely not. And we also remember they took it to Barça when they were playing in Newcastle as well. Like they have the quality. It's just gonna be who shows up on that day. PSG also is obviously capable of getting beat. they're going to come out with fire. So if Newcastle can kind of hold them off for the first 20, 25 minutes, I think it'll be a real good game. What you can't have happen is PSG go up 2-0 in the first 25. If they can hold them off, even better if they can hold them off 0-0 to halftime.
For the
I
half,
think the pressure really goes on to PSG, and that's when you start to really make mistakes. So I think it's going to be a good game, assuming they cannot get scored on in the first 25.
That could potentially be the game of the match day. I mean, to what extent do we start to flirt with the idea of PSG maybe moving back a little bit?
Also, City
third. I mean, City's got to go back. I think Barça goes to fourth. City is still flirting between Real Madrid and between being ahead or behind Real Madrid because they beat them in the Champions League. I feel like they could be ahead of them, but the fact that they're so far back in the actual table, I think we could make an argument that City should be behind Madrid. What do y'all think?
We're also talking about current form too. I think if they play tomorrow, I take Madrid over City right now.
What does the chat think between Madrid and City? Who's ahead in the power rankings right now? So Mitchell, you're putting City, dropping them back to sixth, Barça at fourth, and then
Madrid at five. Yeah.
Wait, where are you putting City?
At sixth.
Sixth.
Ahead of Chelsea.
And then what happens to PSG? They still stay in third?
Because they're still giving. I'm going to give them respect. They got the current Champions League champions. They got to the FIFA World Cup final, and I know their season in the Champions League has not been phenomenal, but they've had to play against Barça. And they beat Barça. They had to play against Bayern. That's also not easy, and they lost that game. I mean, they've had a tough. I think at the beginning of the Champions League draw, we said that PSG had the toughest draw out of all the teams. So we have to keep that in mind. They haven't had the easiest route, and they're still in the top 8.
Also, the chat has spoken, bro. Madrid is ahead of City right now. We're talking right now. If they play, Madrid goes up. City also took an L to that. Who knows what their name is? Team
Bodo.
Yeah, exactly.
Bodo, didn't Madrid? No, Madrid didn't play.
And City also took an L to Man U the week before. Like, they're not in great form. Rodri also got a red card. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they're.
No, I think it's a solid move. We've been talking about how
Madrid's last notable loss was against Barca.
Make the next big moves, and the upset happened. So here's that update. City gets dropped to 6th place in the power rankings. Chelsea's still up there. Chelsea is they won their Champions League game. They won their Premier League game. Liverpool beat Marseille. Liverpool's currently 4th in the Champions League. So I think I'm fine with keeping them at 8th.
I want to go to this comment right here that says Madrid lost to Albacete. I also want you to go back and look at the starting lineup and see how many Castilla players were playing for Madrid. Very different situation on top of Xabi Alonso getting fired. Still, if you go back and watch the podcast, we still say Madrid should have won. No excuses. It was technically embarrassing. It is what it is. But last I checked, everyone who usually starts for Man City played in that game, and they got worked. So
wait, are they? Is Madrid out of Copa del Rey, or do they have a?
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, against Albacete, they lost.
Yeah, they're done.
But also, it wasn't like this team got like a penalty in the last. They got worked, and that goal was beautiful. And Rodri is showing that he's not the player that he used to be. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely no Balón de Oro for me. Pricey right here. Barcelona winning games they should be winning isn't enough to put them above PSG yet.
I agree. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I was just asking to see like if you were keeping PSG on 3rd. I don't think they're above. Like, I mean, head-to-head game we lost, so they should be above us.
Yeah, I think we put them everyone's in the right spot. Honestly, I personally want to take Inter out of the top 10. I just don't think there's a team that really is a clear favorite to be in that 10th position.
I also want Atletico higher than. If it was up to me, I would put Liverpool at 7, Chelsea at 9, Atletico at 8. But that might be crazy.
Liverpool at 7th ahead of Chelsea. Atletico at 8, you said, and then Liverpool at 9?
No. Chelsea 9, Liverpool 7, Atletico 8.
Maybe. I
I
mean,
don't know, bro. Liverpool's also not playing great either.
yeah. The thing is, Liverpool has been inconsistent, but their victory against Marseille was in Marseille too. That's pretty convincing. I think we need to wait to see. I think you might be onto something, Amir. The tides might be shifting for them and for the better.
Yeah.
But can you check to see when Liverpool and Chelsea play by any chance?
Let me see.
That would be a good time to potentially. I would put Juve for Inter. Juve's been trashed too, though. I don't know about
But that's the thing. The 10th spot is the 10th spot is the hardest one because
May 9th, 2026 at 9 a.m. is when Liverpool and Chelsea will play.
Jesus, Amir, even with the time, thank you. I'm gonna put an alarm that day. Yeah, it's still pretty far out. We'll see.
Who are you putting in the 10th spot if you're taking Inter out?
I still think Aston Villa is the only team that has the merit to be up there, but I'm not gonna put them there because they're not in the Champions League. And
they're playing great though.
They're playing great. They're playing great, but yeah.
So if they were in Champions League, again, we also wouldn't know how they would be doing in Champions League, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see. Inter gets to stay there another week.
What about Sporting? What about Sporting?
No, I mean at that point we may as well talk about Spurs.
Or Newcastle.
Yeah, where's Newcastle in the Premier League right now?
Yeah, but if you're gonna, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna take out Inter, it's not like we're saying who's the top 5. But for the 10th spot, if you're gonna take them out, someone's got to be there, right?
Yeah, right. And so right now we're trying to debate, who could potentially be there. Aston Villa, future 2026 Prem champions. That'd be insane. If Arsenal,
I'm telling you, I hope
wins it. Yeah.
So it's Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa, Man United, surprisingly, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah, I cannot believe Man United is 4th place or what? 5th place
they're so trash. It's like painful to watch them. But anyways,
but hey, Carrick came and turned it around a little bit.
Or doing the same thing that Arbeloa is doing.
The same Arbeloa.
Wait, sorry, who was I looking for? Newcastle is 9.
And that's why I can't put them up there.
Yeah, I would say Aston Villa would be just Prem League alone. I think they're doing great, but
yeah,
up to you guys.
We're gonna. I think we should just keep it the same. We did also talk about how Inter was what, like 3rd or 4th at the end of the first half of the league phase, but that's because they played against a bunch of teams that they should have beat. And then we looked at their schedule and said, hey, they have a bunch of tough games coming up. They're going to drop. And that's exactly what happened. They've gone to freaking lose every single one of those, essentially.
All right, so I don't think we just keep them in just because we can't think of somebody. You guys got to think of somebody and make a choice.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's throw Aston Villa. That's what I'm going to put up. That's what I
want Aston Villa. You take Inter out of anything, I'm for it. I don't care where it is.
Boom. Wow. Everyone currently watching, this is a moment. This is a special moment because Aston Villa has been flirting with the top 10 position, and episode 17, minute 53 is the moment that Aston Villa finally gets moved into the top 10 teams in Europe for the season. Let's see how long they stay there.
Ilian is saying Juve.
Newcastle beats PSG. PSG are not the same team we saw in the knockouts, but I might be wrong. If Newcastle beats PSG, I'll put them up.
Clip it right here. Gamer Fantastics numero uno. Newcastle will beat PSG as PSG are not the same team. Yo, I hope so. I really hope so. That'd be great. Gotta call Santiago Munoz for that one. Price said 950. I've been asking for 8 weeks.
Pricey, we just appreciate you being here for 8 weeks. That's all that matters, honestly.
and the Pricey also knows the protector of Chelsea, always entering just to make sure they don't get kicked out of the top 10. God damn. So, anyways, after that, we went on a little tangent after the PSG Newcastle game that they have, but let's see. Yeah, after that, we got the 8 teams that are tied with 13 points. I mean, that's going to be – it's a Russian roulette. It's literally obviously not just win your game, but who can score the most goals.
and hope that the other teams lose. So
Yeah, I mean the odds of Barca finishing in the top 8,
yeah, let me check the odds. Give me 1 second.
they're looking narrow. Okay, we expect Madrid to win. We expect Liverpool to win. We said we expect Tottenham to win. Let's just say PSG win, Newcastle lose. That opens up one spot there. And then Chelsea is coming up against who's Chelsea coming up against? I have it right here. Napoli. Not an easy game, but Napoli is currently 25th in the Champions League. And they are playing in Naples. So maybe Chelsea ties that game and opens up a spot for Barcelona, maybe City, maybe Atletico. What do y'all think?
I don't know, but I mean, we're gonna see how it plays out because a lot of things can go in so many different ways. But I'm confused now. So now those teams that aren't in the top 8, they all battle it out. Now, how many of those teams go, and then who plays what? Is the first place team automatic? Like, you know what I'm saying?
All the teams in the top 8 get a bye week in the next knockout round.
No,
right?
I know, because they're all playing each other. I understand that, the knockout. So then if Madrid used to get third, what place do they play?
If Madrid gets third, then they come up against I believe it's either like 19th or 20th, which funny enough is where Marseille's at right now.
That's hilarious.
If I'm not mistaken, because so what's gonna happen is let's look at the league the way the table the way it is right now. It would be Barca. So they made it complicated because they do a draw, but it would essentially be Barca and Sporting playing against either Bilbao or Olympiacos. And then the winner of that goes against Arsenal. It gets kind of complicated there, which is where
we'll see when the time comes. I hope Barca doesn't make the top 8, obviously, and it's possible. So let's hope that people can step up when they
I think there's
to.
a high possibility Barca does not make top 8.
Yeah. So
unless they score 8 goals, Barca Zico.
According to Opta, it used to be 51% before the Slavia Prague game. Now it's 48.7% chance that they make it in top 8.
A coin flip that they make it.
Wouldn't be you if you didn't come with the stats.
The thing is, I feel like Chelsea's going to win their game, and that's only going to open up one spot for Barca to go in, given that there's always room for upsets. I think Spurs could potentially bottle it. I still think there's a chance Madrid could tie their game. I don't rule that out. I personally
think PSG can bottle it against Newcastle.
I was gonna say Newcastle.
Well, right, but I mean, unless they both. I mean, if that game PSG Newcastle ends in a tie, that's the ideal scenario for Barca.
Yeah.
Opening up 2 spots. We'll see. But ultimately, it's going to be a fucking crazy battle between for those last couple spots in the top 8, and having 13 teams with 12 points is crazy. Obviously, there's still a couple teams with 12 points that puts them not too far from that. My final thoughts are, let's leave a little segment for Marseille. Currently 19th. They could.
I love how we all became Marseille fans because of
Marseille fans, yeah. the highest they could finish is with 12 points, which if everyone ahead of them lost, that would leave them 14th place. They're gonna go on a dogfight. Marseille. We'll see.
And they got the perfect coach to lead them in that dogfight. Let's go. And they're coming off of an important win against Lens. Like, say what you want, but having momentum on your side is never a bad thing. So hopefully they can get the job done.
Let me see what some of the comments are saying. I think Chelsea will keep their 8th spot. I think so too, but it's also a tricky game against Napoli. Barca, good luck with Arsenal Bayern in the quarters. Yikes. I would love to see that, especially a Barca Bayern always brings happiness to me. Let's see. Barca play against Copenhagen. Yeah, I mean, Barca should be winning that and scoring a lot, but
I just hope that we don't play City again because I'm tired of seeing that matchup. I want us to play somebody else, bro. Not even that I'm afraid to play them. I'm just bored of seeing Madrid City year in and year out.
Barca Zico says that Barca will not make 8th. Let's see. I think all the teams will win, and Barca won't make 8. But it's okay as long as we win the Champions League. Yeah, good luck. I guess PSG did it, but shit, that ain't easy. I actually checked the results now because of you about Marseille. I'm sure. I literally turned on notifications for Marseille.
I know.
On One Football. It's crazy. So we'll see. So with Marseille, when I was listening back to episode 8, which is where we were doing our mid-league phase predictions, I said that that if they lost to Newcastle in Liverpool, that they were cooked. They were not even going to make it to the next round. They did manage to beat Newcastle, which is a great freaking win. I mean, here we are talking about Newcastle potentially beating PSG, and Marseille did beat them. So we'll give that one to Marseille. Good
Finally.
For them. Finally.
If only you gave love to Marseille like you give love to Atletico de Madrid.
Oh my God. Who does Atletico Madrid even play?
Who cares?
But whatever. So let's these are my final top 5 games for match day 8. We got Napoli versus Chelsea. And who y'all got?
Go, Mitchell.
Napoli, Chelsea? Oh, Chelsea.
Chelsea, Amir?
Yeah, I would say Chelsea. Probably 2-0 Chelsea. Mostly for Pricey. I hate Chelsea, but different story.
This is for you, Pricey. This is for you right here.
Atletico plays Bodo this week.
Maybe Bodo pulls out another crazy upset.
It's in Metropolitano, so I don't know if it will happen.
Well, they just beat City, bro. I'm telling you, momentum. And you know Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid is going to win that game. Don't worry, Michel.
You thought City was going to win too.
But this is Atletico Madrid.
Oh yeah. Great.
We need to keep like a score, like a leaderboard of our bets, of our predictions, so we can actually be held accountable for our wrong and correct predictions.
We start that with the knockout phase.
All right.
And we go all the way through to the World Cup.
I'm down. Let's do that. Okay, so next game here. Who takes this one?
Dortmund.
Oh my God!
Just because I know
you don't learn anything.
I don't care if whoever plays Inter. I'm going for the opposing team. I do not care who it is. So
I'm picking Dortmund just because it's gonna piss you off. Because you pick Atletico Madrid just to piss me off.
I mean, to be fair, it is in Germany, and Inter. I think they do suck this season.
Well, you just knocked them out of the 10th spot, so go to the home.
To a team that I refuse to put in 10th spot. So I still think Inter
is a
has
good
the
guess.
edge.
1-1. Safe.
I think Inter wins. Inter wins it. We'll see. Let's see. We got the next one, which is I think this is a good one. Boom.
City.
Galatasaray already has one upset, right?
Yeah. So wait, what was? We talked about their game.
They beat Liverpool, right?
They tied against Atletico last week.
Yeah. That's right. And that's a game. Wait, what was my prediction for that game? What was my prediction for that game?
I don't know. A tie?
A fucking tie, bro. A fucking tie.
Exactly. I think because you didn't want to pick a winner. That's why.
It's a prediction, bro. It's my fucking prediction.
He's not much of a risk taker in general. He doesn't.
What are you talking about, bro? Saying Galatasaray to tie Atletico Madrid, that's a risk take. Once we have the damn table where we keep track of everyone's predictions, and if they got it right, you get a point. If not, you're cooked.
Galatasaray to beat Man City Galatasaray to beat Man City 2-0 is crazy.
If it happens, it'll be fun to watch City lose, even though they buy every single good player on planet Earth. So,
I would love to see.
That would be awesome.
I'd take some points from them. We'll see, but I think there is a potential for Galatasaray to take some points. However, being in Etihad, maybe a lot lower. We talked about this one already. I just want to hear everyone's final predictions. Oh wait, what the heck? Did it go? There we go.
1-0 Newcastle.
This is the game.
That's going on a limb, Amir. I fucking like it. And you know what? Once we get this table going, we're gonna set up a thing. If you're the one going on a limb and you get your prediction right, you get extra points or some shit. That's worthy of extra points.
I think PSG at the end of the day is gonna get it done. If I'm thinking with my head, what I will say is if it goes 0-0 into halftime, Newcastle has a great chance to pull out the upset. But I'm gonna take PSG 2-0.
Damn, Barca Zico, you're just following me, brother.
Wow.
Those damn Barca boys. And then the final game that I had, well, we already talked about Benfica versus Madrid. And
Madrid is gonna win, bro. Like you're so scared for no reason, bro.
No. I just, hey, bro. I just think this is the top 5 game of the match day. I do think Madrid is gonna win. I gave you my prediction: a 1-goal win by 1 goal.
Okay, I'll go on a limb on this one also, and I'll say 1-0 for Benfica.
I'm sure you will.
Nah, the most that could happen is a tie. Benfica will not be Madrid. You heard it here.
5-1 Madrid, Pricey said. I'm starting to love you a little bit more, Pricey.
Fuck. Damn. Okay, Pricey.
Well, you didn't think Madrid was going to win 6-1.
He's just saying this so that way you'll keep protecting Chelsea.
The Chelsea glaze.
Pricey is like Arbeloa over here, just like supporting.
See, it works. You see how happy I just got?
Yeah. See, we just learned something about Michel. As long as there's some praise, Michel is happy. Arbeloa's gonna go out to the next conference and fucking give Michel a shout out. He's doing a great job.
He's gonna be like, it was my fault.
And he should get a job at ESPN.
I would love that. That would be great.
Well, shit. So that concludes our Champions League predictions. Who gives a fuck about Barca, Amir? No one here cares about Barca.
Who you guys playing?
Barca's gonna win their fucking game. We already said the predictions. Barca's gonna beat Copenhagen, but not make it top 8.
We're doing the score for Barca. We didn't do a score.
No, 3-0 about Barca, bro. What?
Maybe I was gonna say 3-0 Copenhagen. You didn't know that.
There you feel better. You feel better that you let it out now.
Where's Ricky?
You went out on a limb there. If you would have said like Barca's gonna tie the game, then I would have wanted to hear it. I don't want to hear it if you think Barca's gonna win. Let's see. Pricey, I like Madrid. I only hate Arsenal, Tottenham, and Barca. Fuck yeah. Okay,
dude, I'm
gonna make sure Chelsea stays in the top 10.
Pricey, come to New York City in the summertime, bro. I will buy you a beer, bro.
Pricey, don't come to Texas. We don't like you.
Come to New York City during the summertime when they come, pull up, clip this, remember this for the World Cup final. Come around that time, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, make sure go check out episode 8 if you have some spare time. Thank you for being in episode 17. But if you go to the very end, that's where we actually predicted what our top 8 finish was going to be in the Champions League. Unfortunately, I didn't get to that part when I was listening back to it before, so I don't have it right here to fact check us. But we will fact check each other next episode once we have the final results. Take that back. So with that being said, we got a few minutes to open it up to everyone that has listened to us. Once again, thank you very much. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. But this is a segment where we let every single one of y'all put up a question. We'll select maybe 3 and answer them. It can be about anything, not just football. And then we'll sign off for Monday, and that'll be a wrap.
Good episode either way, though. While the questions come in, I'm happy that even as much as we missed Ricky, it's a great pod.
RIP Ricky. He'll be back next one. I think we already answered this one.
I think
you're the only one who thinks. I don't know. I think they're gonna bottle it. They're only 4 points.
No, this is the year where they don't bottle.
No,
every other year I've said they're gonna bottle. This is the year they don't.
They're 4 points behind City. If City beats them, they're only 1 point. Arsenal is going to choke the same way Barca is going to choke. They're going to choke. I'm telling you.
Not this year.
Listen, I hope Villa wins. To be honest, but I'm saying if Arsenal's gonna win, no.
Bye,
appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, thanks for the comments that you put all stream long. Have a good night, brother.
Thanks to all of you actually for being so active in the chat. It's like nonstop going, which is great. We love to see it. So.
Yeah, you guys are always wonderful. You know who we haven't seen? Aikagar. Where is Aikagar?
He's probably stuck in snow. He's building like a snowman or something.
Oh, did he ever-
in Canada?
Did we ever get confirmation on if he got his jersey or not?
No, not yet. I'm resending it to him because I don't know what happened to the other one.
Oh,
He never
wow.
got it, even though
Put a
it
tracking
said
on
it was delivered in Canada, but maybe it's stuck in snow.
Maybe Rudolph took it. Anyways,
Yeah.
Wow.
So, anyways,
yeah. What happened to Aikaga?
I don't know.
I'm sure he watches when he wants.
I got. If you're watching, this is our shout out to you. Even when you're not here, we think of you.
I know. It's hard
We're
not
like
to.
we're like Arbeloa, just praising people now.
It works. You guys.
Let's see, Pricey. I have a question that's not political, but almost is. Oh gosh, are you guys worried about America hosting the World Cup and how it's going to go with foreign fans and the fact 4 countries already won't have fans? Mir, I'll let you answer this one. You're our political guy here.
I would say. I mean, we're not worried about it. We just feel bad for the fans that can't make it here. To keep it out of politics. I hope everyone gets the chance to see their favorite team play, wherever it is in the world, and for people to enjoy the game. So,
I thought they said that anyone that has a World Cup ticket and applies for a visa is. I feel like I'm definitely wrong because I shouldn't.
I mean, I feel like things change
supposed
daily.
to get a visa.
Yeah, I feel like things change daily, like with immigration policies changing. So, I don't know.
Honestly, save your money and go watch the World Cup. I'm spoken like a true politician.
That's Amir. That's why do you think I gave Amir the freaking mic?
Honestly, save your money and go watch the next World Cup when it goes to back to Europe, because if you are gonna come see the World Cup and you're crazy enough, like this one over here on the top left, to spend all the money it is to go see a World Cup game, there's so many things you can spend that money on. And I'm not even gonna go see a World Cup game unless something drastically changes.
They say money can't buy happiness, but I've definitely been happy lately.
Listen, I would rather spend that money on a Champions League final, to be honest with
Facts. Well, it's gonna be a while until
me.
you guys get to one, but it's okay. You'll have plenty of time to save up.
Bro.
Amir, keep saving, bro. You got like 20 more years before you can do that.
All right. Okay,
but you know, obviously there you go. We want everybody to be able to watch the World Cup.
He doesn't have Ricky to protect them, so
I saw Brazil and Senegal won't have fans now. Like, I'm fine. I'm British. I'll be able to go to England and to feel bad. Oh man.
Oh wait, is Brazil? Wait, I obviously
why
don't.
Why won't Brazil have fans?
Yeah,
Price yet? I haven't heard.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that. Am I the only one who's interested? I'm only interested.
Who's not interested?
Because Brazil team is shit.
No, listen. We all love the World Cup. It's just like, I don't know if it's worth like paying $32K to watch the final in person. That's a whole goddamn down payment of a house. Like, that's crazy. But
we're gonna have a great time watching it at whatever watch party we decide to go to. I guarantee it'll be amazing.
Everyone, remember, we said we were gonna shout it out every single podcast. Buy your ticket to go to New York for the World Cup final, and we'll all be meeting up and having a good.
I still need to buy my ticket personally.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Amir, by the time you get there, those tickets are going to be like $1,000, and you're going to be cool.
Nah, but buy your tickets. Come see us. Come meet us in real life. We will debate you just like we do on the show with each other. You know, we will get some drinks, and you know, you guys can we could put a face to a name, you know, or to a username, I would say. But you guys can come and chill with us. New York City, I think, is pretty central from a lot of places, from Europe, from the West Coast. I don't know about Canada, depending on where Aikaga lives, but it's a great place. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be hot, but it'll be great to see you guys and meet you in real life. So we can give you our thanks in person and just meet you guys. It'd be cool.
And with that being said, Amir, do you have anything left to say?
Great podcast, guys. I miss Ricky. I don't like Michelle and Rodrigo. That's the end of. I'm kidding, but yeah, no, I do miss Ricky. So.
The double team was real.
Yeah. I used to be better at taking it, but not anymore.
Yeah, Amir. All right, clip that one. I used to be better at taking it, but not anymore.
That's the one that's going on TikTok.
And that's the way to end the show. Episode 17. Amir used to be better at taking it, but still took it today. Make sure you hit the like button for that. We'll see you next week with the final Champions League table standings. And that being said, Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid.